Right, Kev, again, had a bit of everything today. 3-piece finish. What do you make of the match?
I thought we were excellent today, and I really, really feel sorry for the boys. You know, they put so much into that game, and they deserve 3 points. I felt, you know, if we can just tidy up that little bit at the end there. But to be fair, I think we're unfortunate in that situation because Michael's been sent off for 2 bookings, which I think are very questionable. I think the referee had a poor game, and we don't seem to get very many 50-50 decisions. But you know, it is what it is. You know, we keep saying that. If the boys can replicate that type of performance and that type of effort, we're going to be fine. So.
Going to the start of the game, obviously a bit of change of shape today in terms of one on top, etc. Do you think that worked well today?
It did. You know, obviously we do our homework on the top position and we knew the Clydebank play. We knew we were going to put them in. We played Harry in a good familiar position, so he deserves massive credit, not just for the hat trick, but for willing to take on instruction and do something that's a bit unfamiliar. And we set it up so we can get the best out of Harry. And I'm delighted for him, not just his first senior goal, but you know, his first senior hat trick. You know, hat tricks are not easy to come by, so absolutely delighted for him. I just wish it could have meant a wee bit more to him if we held on there.
Yeah, I mean, it seems certainly like the goals in the second half that we conceded were kind of unfortunate from our point of view, especially that equaliser, right? It seemed like it just didn't bounce a ball. A bit of contact with the goalkeeper that wasn't spotted that would be changed.
I'm not sure. I need to watch it back. I do think Liam's got to do better in that situation. I think Liam's got to hold the ball or take a wee bit more pressure off us. But I'm not going to kick Liam. You know, he's had 3 or 4 outstanding saves. And it's just unfortunate as a goalkeeper when you do make a mistake, you're going to get punished. And it's not really a mistake. I just expect him to do better. And he's got the talent. He's good enough to do better. You know, he's hunting in there. He feels he's let boys down, and you know it's a learning curve for us.
Midfield today, kind of Scott McKenzie kind of took that kind of holding role today. How do you feel he got on in that place today?
Scott done great. It's a position that suits him. You know, he picks up a lot of second balls and he can recycle attacks for us, and he done great in there. He works hard. He always works hard, and if we can allow him a little bit of space, he can hurt teams with his passing ability. So, you know, I felt that worked as well with Harry and Kyle in front of him and being able to stretch the game.
We've had a couple of tough trips on the road recently, a couple of defeats. How much does it mean to have put such a good performance against the side at the top of the table away from home after a tough month maybe on the road for us?
It feels like a defeat. You know, I'm honest, it feels like a defeat. Just deserve so much more, and I really feel for the boys. They just deserve 3 points there and to kickstart our season. As you say, that's the standard of the team. You know, we've just showed that we can't compete with anybody in this league. Which we knew anyway. You know, we've competed with Trent, who are top side. Obviously yet to play Braves in the league, but you know, I'm not worried. The boys are good enough. They've got that blend right, I think, in terms of experience and guys, and you know, we're doing all right.
Alfie came off with a knock in the first half. Any kind of idea on how he's getting on after that injury?
He's been carrying on for a couple of weeks. It's an ankle knock, and it just any impact on the ankle causes a bother. So we'll just have to reassess that one. Megan will do her work, and we'll see where we are. Tuesday probably be a bit too soon, I imagine. But Callum Pitt went in and done fine today, on the back of that substitution. So you know, the squad's balanced, so we can accommodate them.
Last question, obviously, kind of a big week going in with Hearts at home and then Gallagher at home. 2 opportunities for points at Midfield Park. What's the message to the squad going into those next 2 matches?
Currently unbeaten at home, and we want to maintain that. We want wins and we do draws, obviously. I say that to the players all the time. If we can't win a game, and we have proved that we've got that in the locker in recent weeks. Unfortunately, it went against us today in the situation. Had anybody gave us a chance today? I don't think so. If it'd been offered 90%, I'd offered a point before the game, 90% of people would be taking it. So to come away and feeling like a defeat, it's testament to the players and what they've put in. And like I said, I can't keep going over it, but thoroughly deserved 3 points, I felt.
Absolutely. Thank you, Kev.